Hello and welcome to Genesis Training. This is your trainer Kaustav. Today we'll be handling equations and inequalities part 2. So let's get started with the questions. These are the options of all those questions. If x is greater than y, we select 1. If x is less than y, we select 2. If x is greater than or equal to y, we select 3, so on and so forth. So let's get started. Question number 1. Square root of 25x is nothing but 5x plus square root of 16y is nothing but 4y equals 41. Square root of 16x is nothing but 4x minus 5y equals 40. Let's solve both of them. There are many ways to solve a linear equation in two variables. Here I'll be using the elimination method. In order to eliminate it swiftly, first what we do is we eliminate x and we find y. How do we do that? We make the coefficients of x equal. 5 and 4, the LCM of 5 and 4 is 20. How to convert 5 to 20? We multiply by 4. How to convert 4 to 20? We multiply by 5. So the new equations will be 5 into 4, we have 20x plus 4 into 4, we have 16y equals 41 into 4. And there we have this 20x plus, minus 5 into 5, 25y equals 40 into 5. This is nothing but 164. This is nothing but 200. Let this be equation 1, let this be equation 2, let this be equation 3, let this be equation 4. Now, all we have to do is equation 3 minus equation 4. 20x and 20x gone. 16y minus 25y. Minus of minus is plus. So, 16 plus 25 is 41y equals minus. So, 164 minus 200. 164 minus 200, that is equal to minus 36. So y is equal to minus 36 divided by 41. Okay. Now let's find x. One thing we can do is we can substitute this in any value and then get x, or we can eliminate y and then get x. Either of them is perfectly fine. What we can do is we can substitute. Let's substitute y's value in equation 1. What do we get? We get 5x plus 4 into minus 36 divided by 41. This is equal to 41. Only x is remaining over here. Let's solve this. We have 5x equals 41 plus 4 into 36 divided by 41. Why plus? Because this minus comes over here and becomes plus. Let's solve this. We have 41 into 41, that is plus 4 into 36 divided by 41. Now, when you look at this, you don't really have to solve this. Okay, let's see how we can solve this without actually solving this. You know that if at all you solve this, you will get x is greater than 0, because this whole thing is positive. X has to be greater than 0 and y is less than 0 because y is negative. So obviously x will be greater than y. That is the answer. You don't have to actually find the value of x. So what is the answer? X is greater than y. Answer is 1. That's it. Let's move on to question number 2. Okay, so square root of x can be written as x power 1 by 2 minus 18 to the power 15 by 2 divided by x square equals 0. And we have y to the power 1 by 2 minus 19 to the power 9 by 2 divided by y equals 0. Let's solve for x first. X square is the LCM. X square into x to the power 1 by 2. Now, if at all you don't remember exponents and powers, always remember x to the power a into x to the power b equals x to the power a plus b. Alright, so we have half plus 2. That is 2 and a half. 2 and a half is obviously 5 by 2. So we have x to the power 5 by 2 minus 18 to the power 15 by 2 equals 0. X square goes this side, gets multiplied with 0 and gone. So we have x power 5 by 2 equals 18 to the power 15 by 2. By 2 gone. So x to the power 5 equals 18 to the power 5. That is nothing but 18 to the power 3 to the power 5. Because x to the power a to the power b is equal to x to the power a b. That is the formula. So 5 and 5 gone from here. So x equals 18 power 3. Okay. Now let's do the same thing for y. Common is y over here, the LCM. Now y into y power 1 by 2. 1 by 2 plus 1 is 1.5. 1.5 is nothing but 3 by 2. Minus 19 to the power 9 by 2 equals 0. Y gets multiplied with 0 and gone. So y to the power 3 by 2 equals 19 to the power 9 by 2 by 2 gone. So y to the power 3 equals 19 to the power 9, that is 19 to the power 3 to the power 3. 3 and 3 gone, so y equals 19 power 3. So y is 19 power 3, x is 18 power 3. Obviously x is less than y over here. So the answer is the second option. Let's move on. Question number 3. We have x square plus 2.6x. Actually, let's simplify this right here. Always remember, fractions are better than decimals. We have 26 divided by 10. No matter what mathematical topic you're doing, if you don't have access to calculator, remember fractions are your friends. Decimals are not. 168 divided by 100 equals 0. And here we have y square plus 62 by 10, y plus 6 equals 0. So here the LCM is 100. We have 100x square plus 260x, because 100 by 10 is 10. 10 into 26 plus 168 equals 0. 100 gone over here. We have 100x square plus 260x plus 168 equals 0. Now everything gets divided by 4. So we have 25x square plus 4 6 are 24, 4 5s are 20, x plus 4 4s are 16, 4 2s are 8 equals 0. Now let's find the factors over here. 25 factors are 5 into 5. And for 42 it is 7 into 3 into 2. These are the factors. Now we need two numbers whose product is 25 into 42 and the sum is 65. Let's see. 5 into 3 into 2 is 30 and 5 into 7 is 35. 30 plus 35 is 65. Done. So we have 25x square plus 35x plus 30x plus 42 equals 0. So 5x common, we have 5x plus 7 plus here what is common, we have 6 common. So 5x plus 7 equals 0. So x is naturally equal to minus 7 by 5 over here or minus 6 by 5. Either minus 7 by 5 minus 6 by 5. Let's check out y now. The LCM over here is 10. So we have 10y square plus 62y plus 60 equals 0. 10 gone. So we have 10y square plus 62y plus 60 equals 0. Everything is divisible by 2. So we have 5y square plus 31y plus 30 equals 0. So we have 5 and 30. The sum needs to be 31 and the product needs to be 5 into 30, that is 150. Let's try that out. We have 5 which is just 5. We have 30 which is 5 into 3 into 2. 25 and 6. Yeah, 5 into 5 is 25. 3 and 2 is 6. So we have 5y square plus 25y plus 6y. 25 plus 6 is 31 plus 30 equals 0. So we have 5y common. We have y plus 5. And then we have 6 common. Y plus 5 equals 0. So the roots are y either is equal to minus 5 or minus 6 by 5. Now let's see what is happening. Let's remove this whole thing. So x is either minus 7 by 5 or minus 6 by 5. And y is either minus 5 or minus 6 by 5. Okay. So if y is minus 5, then y is less than both of them. So y less than, or x is greater than y in one case. And if y is this, minus 6 by 5 is actually greater than minus 7 by 5. Okay, 6 by 5 is less than 7 by 5, but it is minus 6 by 5. Minus 6 by 5 is greater than minus 7 by 5. So here x is less than y also. And if we compare these two, then both of them are equal. So x is equal to y also. So every single thing is happening over here. That means that the correct answer is the fifth option. That is, the relation cannot be established. Cannot be established. Question number 4. Very similar to the previous question. X square plus 82 by 10x plus 132 by 10 equals 0. And we have y square plus 7 by 10y plus 1 by 10 equals 0. LCM 10. We have 10x square plus 82x plus 132 equals 0. So 10 gone obviously, and 10, 82 and 132, all of them are divisible by 2. So we have 5x square plus 41x plus 132 gets divided by 2, we get 66 equals 0. Alright, so we need two numbers whose multiplication, whose product is 5 into 66 and the sum is 41. Let's see, we have 5 which is 5 and we have 66 which is nothing but 11 into 3 into 2. And this one is very easy. 5, 3, 2 is 30 and we have 11. 30 plus 11 is 41. So we have 5x square plus 30x plus 11x plus 66 equals 0. So we take 5x common over here, we have x plus 6 plus 11 common over here, we have x plus 6. So x is either minus 6 or minus 11 by 5. Okay, this is for x. Now let's find out y. We have y square plus 7. Let's find the LCM first. LCM is 10. So we have 10y square plus 7y plus 1 equals 0. 10 gone and nothing can be divided by anything over here. So we have the final equation as 10y square plus 7y plus 1 equals 0. So we need two numbers whose product is 10 into 1, that is 10, and sum is 7. This one is a little too simple because all we have to do is 5 and 2. So we have 10y square plus 5y plus 2y plus 1 equals 0. We have 5y common. We have 2y plus 1 and plus 1 into 2y plus 1 equals 0. So y is either equal to minus 1 by 2 or minus 1 by 5. So let's list down everything over here. X is minus 6 or minus 11 by 5. Y is minus 1 by 2 or minus 1 by 5. So if x is minus 6, then that is less than y, both the y's obviously. So x is less than y. Done. And if x is minus 11 by 5, that also minus 11 by 5 again is less than both of them, because 11 by 5 is greater than 1, because the numerator is greater than the denominator, and both of them are less than 1. So obviously x is less than y. Answer is option number 2. Last question of this. For this one, you need to do long division method of equations. Let me show you how. We have x cube minus 13x plus 12 divided by x minus y. Because if at all you multiply this with 0 over here, then you will have to find the answer for a cubic equation, which is not a good thing. Let's do this. Okay, one thing you have to do is after 3 you need a power of 2 also, which is not there, otherwise it will become unnecessarily difficult. So plus 0x square minus 13x plus 12. This is what you need to do. Now we need to eliminate each and every term one by one. So x to x cube we need to multiply with x square. X square into x is x cube. X square into minus 1 is minus x square. Now subtract both. So this one becomes minus, this one becomes plus. So this one is gone. 0 plus x square is x square minus 13x. This one comes here. So x to x square, all you have to do is plus x. We have x square. Minus 1 into x is minus x. Again subtract over here and add over here. So this one is gone. Minus 13 plus x is minus 12x plus 12. Then how to get this? X to minus 12x is just multiplication with minus 12. So we have minus 12x over here. Minus 1 into minus 12 is plus 12. Done. So this is what you need to solve now. Let's do that quickly. We have x square plus x minus 12 equals 0. This is the value of this. So all we have to do is 3 and 4 obviously. So we have x square plus 4x minus 3x minus 12 equals 0, because 4 minus 3 is 1 and 4 into minus 3 is minus 12. So we have x common, we have x plus 4, minus 3 common, we have x plus 4 equals 0. So x is equal to either minus 4 or plus 3. These are the values of x. Now let's do the same thing with y. Y minus 2 is the divisor. The dividend is y cube plus 5y square minus 2y minus 24. Let's do this. Y to y cube is y square. Y square into y is y cube. Y square into minus 2 is minus 2y square. Minus, this one becomes plus. This one is gone. 5 plus 2 is 7y square minus 2y. This comes down here. Y to 7y square is just add 7y. So we have 7y square. 7y into minus 2 is minus 14y. So this one is minus, this one is plus. This one is gone. 14 minus 2 is 12y minus 24. Y to 12y is just plus 12. 12 into y is 12y. Minus 2 into 12 is minus 24. Remainder 0. So we have y square plus 7y plus 12 equals 0. Obviously 3 and 4. Y square plus 3y plus 4y plus 12 equals 0. So y common, y plus 3, and plus 4 common, y plus 3 equals 0. So y is either equal to minus 3 or minus 4. Let's see. X is minus 4 or plus 3. Y is minus 3 or minus 4. So if x is minus 4, then x is either less than y or equal to y. Okay, and if x is plus 3, then x is greater than y. So it has everything. That means it cannot be determined. Answer is the fifth option. And with this, we are done with this video. Thank you.